Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles. And there was a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. It's your brother Yum Yum Yad, Jim, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi Camp. I'm going to in transit, basically, they press toward the mark, finish the race, because there lies a great reward at the end for those who stood stiffly. Be not like unto Lot's wife, who looked back and would turn into a pillar of salt, but continue and strive for the perfection in Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, because in that striving, we become more like Yahweh Shai, and at the end of the day, we want to be ready for the kingdom, because as the scripture goes into, and I get it, the first precept I open up with is the book of Luke 9 and 62. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah, so hey, we've been given a job to do, so we got to work our work, continue to work. Continue to work. Hey, hold fast with our hands, as the scripture goes into, and no man take thy crown. See, because at the end of the day, we working toward, we want salvation. Salvation is not going to be given to you if you fall out, if you incomplete, if you don't complete the mission, man. And that's why the scriptures say, he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. So what we got to do is continue in the faith, and remaining faithful to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Because as the scripture goes into, hey, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. And you don't want to be counted as unfaithful toward Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Because, hey, when that day of recompense comes, you want to did it, you want to have done, have done everything you could, hey, to please Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So, hey, again, hey, pushing toward the mark, man. That's right. Hey, we gotta work to work all the way until the end, man. All the way until, hey, we up in the chariots, man. We understand that there's a come famine in the word, but even after that, we still got to remain faithful. We still got to hold up we got, man. All the way until the Lord change us, man. All the way until Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, give us that new body, and that's that great reward that we want. We want to be changed, in the twinkling of an eye, We want to be part of those that was predestined all the way from the beginning. They standing on the business and continuing to stand. The business of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, just as Yahweh Shai was. What? He said, hey, I'm about my father's business, man. So we must be the same. We must be about Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's business, man. Bear with me. So this is the book of 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. So we want to obtain what? We want to obtain the reward. We want the prize, man. We want to keep on going. We don't want to get to that final stretch, and then, hey, now you're falling out the race. Because you don't pull the muscle or whatnot. Because hey, why you got a imbalance you know, or this world, you can overcome the world, or got pulled back into the world, you know, pulled out the race, man. No, we got to keep our eyes single and stay focused, straight ahead. That nothing, that no man to take that crown, man. Doing everything to stand, man. It's the book of Hebrews 12. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. You know, so yeah, we gotta have that patience. You know, see, and it's another thing. You gotta pace yourself. As the scripture says, it's not given it to the swift. You know, the fastest. No, we all get there together, Lord willing. You know, because when Yahweh Shai come and beam us up, if we are the elect, Lord willing, we are. Pray I'm part of the elect. But hey, what the scriptures say, he's coming together his elect from the four corners of the earth, man. You know, and that main hub is gonna be America, that land, that 2 parts of our people are gonna perish in, but that 1/3, those believers that believe on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and kept it pushing all the way to the end, gonna be gathered out of here together, man. You know? And so this is the book of Colossians 3 and 2. It says, set your affections on the thing above, not on the things of the earth. Not on the things on the earth. Right? Our minds should be occupied with the coming kingdom. You know, the perfection Yahweh Shai finna bring, man. You know? Everything that's about to be righteous, man. Everything is about to be made great. It says, set your affection on the things above, not on the things of this earth. Yeah, baby, because why? Hey, the things of this earth is fading. The things of this world is fading, man. This shit is on the way out. You know? The fashion of this world is, hey, this shit, the Lord's gonna put all this behind us, man. You know, we focus away. What the scriptures say, they are new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know? So this is what our conversation should be as, man. You know, we looking forward to this. Hastening to come to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? So that's, hey, we gotta stay locked in. We gotta stay locked in Yahweh Shai. You know? Yeah, because the world is a distraction, man. Temptations, offenses, you know, the cares of this life. It's all designed, hey, to pull you away from enduring. You know, Esau knows what he does, man. He knows what he's doing, man. You know? This is the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain. Hey, that's right. Hey, it says not in vain in the Lord, man. So yeah, it's not for nothing, man. Hey, the Lord got a reward for his elect, man. Hey, what the scriptures say, how you shall receive 100-fold for basically forsaking these things, man. You know, you should receive 100-fold. Hey, and that's what we want, man. You want to be able to say, you know what, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, hey, I did that, man. And water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. At the end, all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, as men of the Lord making it to that crowning ceremony. You know, that peaceable multitude. You know, for you believers. Hey, the mission. Hey, what's the mission? The mission is enduring. Keeping what you got. Staying strong in Yahushua. Even though they not bending, even though you got all this bullshit again that is meant to pull you out, but you still stay locked in, man. So you say, gird up thy loins, man. Real quick, let's see. Hey, this is Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. That's right. So you want your reward to be as a believer, one who stood faithfully. You know, you want the righteous reward, man, the reward of the righteous. You know, let's say that. You want the reward of the righteous, and not the reward of the wicked. You know, speaking of myself first and foremost, man. Yahushua endured the cross, right? Hebrews 12:1. Hey, verse 2. Look at verse 2. It says, looking for Yahushua, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. Consider him that endured such contradictions and sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. And so, hey, he went at the end of the day, Yahushua, he held fast. You know, he did what he needed to do to get where he at, man. You know, he walked that perfect walk as Yahushua in this incarnation. You know, in his reincarnation. As Yahushua. Galatians, this is gonna be the last one, and I'll wrap it up. This is the book of Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap. It's like we shall reap if we faint not. That's right, man. Hey, the harvest belongs to the ones that